job, Mark. Thank you. I think what you're hearing over and over again is that these programs have to remain fluid. And part of what moves them forward is the feedback that we get from our clients. We've got to ask our clients what's working and what's not working. So that's a really good example of that with your mentors. And now we've got Matthew Kane, who's going to talk to us about networking. And he's just done an amazing job in his program, and I'm anxious for you to hear about it.
Thank you, Marilyn. So my name is Matthew Kane, and I'm a proud member of the Rotary Club of North Raleigh, maybe halfway between here and Washington, D.C. This happens to be our club's 50th anniversary. And we are a proud club, and so we had a number of members say, we want to have a big splash project, something that makes a big difference in our community. I had a friend who operated a nonprofit in southeast Raleigh, kind of the less advantaged area of our city. And I talked to her about what we might do with $25,000. And what do you think she said? Hey, I think you might want to direct some of that to this area of town. So we started talking. And one of the things she told me, she said, you know, Matthew, we've been able to offer a lot of advantages. We've been able to offer job opportunities, job training, housing to people in our community. But one thing we've never been able to offer is any type of entrepreneurial support. So I'm a Rotarian. So what do? I go to look to steal ideas from other smart Rotarians. I come across this thing called Launch Detroit. I come across Marilyn Fitzgerald. I come across a West End Atlanta. And I feel good because I know that these folks would be willing to talk to me so I can create a program or help create a program that meets the needs of our community without doing it myself. And that's what we did. We created Launch Raleigh. Launch Raleigh, here's our first class. Did I mention it was our only class so far? This group graduated March 28th. Our first class, our goal was to have about 20 students. Graduated right about 20 students. So, in this community are a lot of excited business entrepreneurs, anywhere from folks who are photographers, some are cookie makers, one is a welder, another is a home repair business person. Some of these businesses are brand new. Some of them have been around 20 years. But they told me, you know, Matthew, we've been in business a long time, but it doesn't mean we've made good decisions along the way. So they decided they wanted to be in Launch Raleigh, and we were very pleased to have them. We ended up actually with about 50 people who applied in the program. We interviewed 40 of them, and we selected 22 of them, and graduated 19 of them. So we felt like that was pretty good after following the 4 basic models that each of us have talked about so far, where we offer 8 weeks of business education, followed by assigning them a mentor, followed by networking opportunities, and microcredit loans. I want to talk a little bit about networking. There are 2 different components of our networking, what I want to address. The first would be, so you've got the whole class, and most all of the class at this point are in class or they're graduated. Wouldn't it be a good idea to put them in the same room to be able to share ideas together and then learn from each other and maybe look for customers within this gathering? And that's exactly what we do. On the 4th Friday of every month, we call it our Launch Raleigh networking session. This group, the graduates from our program, as well as other entrepreneurs in the southeast area, as well as everyone who ever interviewed with our program, are invited to this center in southeast Raleigh, so it's in their community. And we invite them, and this is what we do. The first 30 minutes is networking. The first 30 minutes is networking, talking among each other. Then we have an education component. The education component might be talking about cash flow analysis. It might be talking about branding. It might be talking about marketing. 15 minutes of Q&A, and then 15 minutes to kind of wrap it up. So that's what we call networking. The other component of networking is just what you see here. Because one thing I learned early on is that while Rotarians are smart, we're not the only smart people in our town. There are lots of people who can make great contributions. So what I understood and wanted to share with you all is that I would propose that anyone in this room who wants to put together a similar program would be good to be able to follow 6 community partners. The education partner, community developer partner, Rotary Club partner, finance partner, mentor partner, and a city partner. Education partner. We ended up with 3 local schools who became our education partners. One was a community college, and 2 were historically black colleges. The community college was awesome. Katie Gales came in with brilliant ideas, lots of help, and they paid the cost of the instructor. The historically black colleges offered their rooms to be able to have our classes, and it was really a beautiful match. Our community developer partner helped me identify who were the key players in the area and who we needed to talk to. The Rotary Club partner was us, as well as 2 other Rotary clubs. Our finance partner was Carolina Small Business Development Fund. They listened to us and they said, you know, Matthew, we love your idea. We're also going to contribute $20,000 to your loan fund. That's real money. We have our mentor partner. As Mark mentioned, SCORE is one of our key mentor partners, and the City of Raleigh loved our idea, and they recognize that together we can help build entrepreneurship very successfully. So those are our 6 community partners, and the last thing I wanted to mention was the thing we're excited about that I wanted to share with you all today is launchmycity.org. And what is that? It is a template that hopefully across the country and perhaps across the world, people who want to put together a launch model similar to what we've done here can look at what they can do in their community and find launchmycity.org and use that as a template to build a comparable program themselves. Thank you.
Thank you, Matthew. I will say Matthew and his son Ryan put together that website and that material for us so that it could be available to you at this conference, and we're so grateful. So it's launchmycity.org.